Previously, I did a video on a pyramid monument that the Watchtower had erected on Watchtower land, and this was for Charles Taze Russell. That video was called Jehovah's Witness Secret, and there are some people that believe that Charles Taze Russell had nothing to do with that pyramidal monument and that he did not ask for it to be built or to be erected. But I found this, and it's from 1921. It's the annual report from the Watchtower. And I'll just read this first little bit here. It says, under the terms of the Charter and bylaws of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, the annual meeting was held at Pittsburgh on Monday, October 31st, 1921. A three-day convention preceded the annual meeting, being held at Memorial Hall. Brother McMillan was the chairman of the convention, which was addressed by the chairman and several other brethren, amongst them Brother Wise, Van Amberg, Kendall, and Rutherford. Sunday afternoon, a public address was delivered at the Syria Mosque by the president of the society, at which the attendance numbered approximately 3,000. Splendid attention was given, and we hope much good was done. Monday the 31st being the anniversary of Brother Russell's change to glory, the friends assembled in the afternoon at the cemetery, where memorial services were held, being made brief, however, on account of the clemency of the weather. A little souvenir of the plot of ground and the pyramid stone marker had been provided, which was distributed amongst those in attendance. While brief, the ceremony was sweet and brought many memories of the past and the faithful service of our beloved pastor. While all missed him, all rejoiced that he had passed to his everlasting reward, being forever with the Lord. Okay, now moving down, there's this pamphlet, this little booklet. Annual Meeting 1921, and that's Charles Taze Russell's headstone at his grave. And on the back of it is his pyramid. Now you have to remember this is on Watchtower literature, and this is the program for International Bible Students Association Convention, Pittsburgh, October 28 to 31st, 1921. And this has been scanned. Near the end of it is sort of hard to read, so I'll try my best. It says the pyramid monument erected at the grave of Brother Russell was sketched by Brother J.A. Bonnet and approved by Brother Russell several years ago. It was his desire that such a monument should be erected on this lot and be set about to procure the materials before his death. After Brother Russell's death, Brother Rutherford, learning that Brother Russell had ordered the erection of this monument, asked Brother Bonnet to proceed at once to get the material and let the contract for its construction and erection. The monument is erected on the Bethel family burial lot in the Rosemont, Mount Hope, Evergreen United Cemeteries, situated 5 miles north of Pittsburgh. So Charles Taze Russell did order this construction and erection of this pyramidal monument, and it's also on Watchtower burial land. The material is pink granite. It is in pyramid form, resting upon a base 9 feet square and set in reinforced concrete. I can't read that there. Down here it says victory and great reward. That's the tail end of the sentence. The capstone itself, a perfect pyramid, is patterned after the capstone of the Great Pyramid of Egypt, symbolic of the Christ. Symbolic of the Christ. When this monument was erected, there was placed within copies of all the Society's records, books, tracts, and booklets written by Brother Russell with several of his photographs and other mementos which may be of interest to people in the ages to come. The burial lot here is sufficient for 246 graves. It is situated on a sloping hillside, and the grave of Brother Russell is set at such a point that none can be placed above his. Therefore, his has the place of honor. There is also erected a headstone at the grave of Brother Russell of dark bar granite, about 4 feet in height, upon which is cut the following inscription: Charles T. Russell, February 16th, 1852 to October 31st, 1916. The Laodicean messenger. At the top of the face of this stone appears a portrait of Brother Russell made on imperishable porcelain. It is impervious to heat and cold and will last even longer than the granite. Above this, carved in raised letters, are the words Pastor Russell. It has been the custom of the Friends to assemble on the 31st of October each year to commemorate the death of Pastor Russell, Brother Russell. So this is on Halloween Day that they may still attend every year. It was thought that the Friends would be pleased to have this little souvenir as a memento of his last resting place. So here's an old picture before the Masonic building was built. So this was ordered by Charles Taze Russell, and this is on Watchtower Society land. I had a cousin that I wrote an email to, and he denied that this was on Watchtower land. Here it is in modern day. So I'll leave this link for you to check out. Here's the Masonic building. And if anybody has that little blue booklet, please show me or do a video or send it to me, because I think this is very rare. And if anybody has a PDF of a clear copy, clear scan, I would love to see it, because Jehovah's Witnesses really need to see this. And when the Watchtower calls the teachings of Charles Taze Russell biblical truths, well, he said that this was comparable to Christ, Christ being the headstone, the capstone, and according to New Age theology, that's what they teach. And then you can creep right into the occult path. It's very close to those teachings. New Age theology. That's not biblical truth. And you have to ask yourself, why doesn't the Watchtower Society have this pyramid in their history book? If they are showing you all truth and they are being honest, this is very important in Watchtower history.